What's up, everybody? Boy, them lights look pretty, huh? We got some bad news with the Blazer here. The steering is completely out in it now. Yeah. Good news is the steering is completely in over here. I couldn't handle not having my steering working in that truck, so that was the servo out of it. I put it in here, so I just took and put it back. That's the stock original servo. Nothing fancy, but I want to drive it. So the Blazer, now it has the Redcat shocks, which really surprised me yesterday. They did well, real well, for it being on here. On the Redcat, they're horrible. They're not very good, but better than I thought they'd be on here. And we got really happy with the way these Desert Lizards turned this Gen 8 into a whole nother vehicle. It actually, I mean, it works so much better. I mean, you can't get, I mean, look at that. That front end goes all the way to the side, though. That's not a good thing. When it goes down, it's like a 1/4 inch over. Bump steer, whatever you call it. So anyway, we're going to take this truck out and crawl something. Well, alright, we're going to find somewhere to do a little crawling. So, getting a little torque twist today. That's probably only because of that. The double decker. I think we need a bigger trailer. Trying to carry them all out here to the truck. Oh boy, whoa, we will wobble. I think we'll make it. She's not very balanced, I will say that. Well, that thing doesn't have hardly no torque twist pulling all that weight still. Alright, we're going to find somewhere to crawl. Well, alright guys, we made it outside. I did one more change to the Gen 8. I went ahead, since I took that servo out of the Blazer and put it in that truck, I went ahead and took the Hobby Wing 1080 and put it in this truck. I figured it's only fair. If you're going to come out here and kind of run them in the same obstacles, making them compete a little bit, you know, you might as well keep them as close. So they both have a Hobby Wing 1080. They both have a Trailmaster motor, just 21 versus 27. And now we got Desert Lizard shocks. We got these flat iron tires. And the other day I had the tires on wrong because I got dual stage foams in the rear and regular foam in the front. Well, I had one of them on the wrong side the other day when I put them on. I had a dual stage in the front and one in the back. So that was lacking performance over here, I think. So now I got my tires right. Let's just go for it. We're gonna start this. We're gonna call this the beginning today. And we're gonna run my Gen 8. Let's take it around the bridge that we made and let's head on down the big steep slope. And I guess we'll head on off the roller coaster. We might as well get a few runs on this because that hurricane stuff's getting ready to hammer us, and this might not be standing tomorrow when I come out here. This is our post-hurricane run. Well, I mean, Florida got the hurricane. We're in North Carolina. We ain't got a lot to worry about here. But flooding will get us. We got something wrapped around my wheel. Hold on. Flooding gets us pretty good here. The stores always mess us up. We can't get nothing. It's not a good time around here once the stuff happens. How'd I get all this around my wheels? What the heck? Alright, sorry guys. Now I got the winch and everything on. If we need it, it's there. Look at that thing. It's sitting up purdy like it's supposed to. Will it make it up this? Okay. And this is, I don't remember if I took the angle out of this or not. Let me see. Oh, I need to take my ball hitch off here. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. You see my little bling bling? We got that at a yard sale for $1. People said you need to add a little brass to the front of your truck, so instead I put that on the rear. I guess I wasn't listening. I have not tested the high trail on this obstacle at all yet because it's been broke down. Alright, So this is not gonna be an easy one, I know that. Oh, okay, I knew I was gonna be too far over. Let's try again. Oh. Sorry guys, I got a different camera mount set up on here too, so it's not the easiest setup here to work with. Good drag brake, it's just holding there for me. While we're here, let's get the rest of these weeds out. There we go. Steering is the biggest disadvantage compared to the TRX4, no matter what. Check this out the other day. This thing rope was hanging down here, and I just grabbed it and flipped it up there, and it had a wasp nest on it. Didn't know it. Luckily, they must have went somewhere else. I'm trying not to take too long today, so I'm kind of going a little faster, but we will show the 1080 in spots where it shines, just to show how good this truck's doing with it. I actually cannot see what I'm doing on this bridge anymore. From this angle, it's not the easiest. I'm starting to feel raindrops, I hope not. Let's see if we can do this without flipping off the table here. This is actually very steep. Oh boy, let's just go. All right. Oh boy, that was nice. And look at there, we got that. That's some good control right there. I haven't drove across any of this right here, this direction, since I've built it. Doesn't seem to be any issue anymore for this truck. Ooh. Now I should be going slow just to show how it crawls, but I'm afraid the weather's gonna break on me, so I'm just kind of going. I will shine it here in a few spots where it's good. Now up here it's gonna get a little tricky. I don't know, this low suspension might not work right here so well. Oh, it just walks right up it. Now this is hard on certain trucks. Let's see what happens. Today, we made it that way. Okay. Whoa. I was getting ready to catch it, but I didn't have to. Thought she was going to slide more, so. All right, now here we go with some of the new stuff. Like you say, this thing might not be standing tomorrow if the storm hits us. Probably has about 6 or 8 screws in it. I don't think I've ever crossed it this direction yet either with my new obstacle here. Let me get up here where I can see what I'm doing. I kind of like the shape of this logs, that's why I put them here. I sat there and twisted them till I kind of came up with a little route that matched. Got a nice angle to it. And I'm missing a board right here. See, I gotta add one more, but it's okay for now. So, all right, here we go. Let's do some downhill with the 1080, even in the Gen8. This can be a lot trickier than it looks. Just these couple stupid little boards. You'd be surprised, but look, we got control again. And I can also drive it to that 14 tooth. I think I'm a 15 right now. It's not as low geared as the Traxxas, but it's pretty good. Pretty dang good. I'm running on 2S. I was going to run a 3, but I didn't. So, let's just head back to get the other truck. Well, we might as well take the course on the way, huh? Oh, I got a few different board logs I threw over here yesterday. Didn't try them yet. Let's see what happens. Those couple of boards I just tossed over and said to heck with it, and you can tell. There we go. We made it though. Night and day difference in this truck, man. I mean, it don't matter what you got. You put a little bit into it, you can make most anything fun and decent. You know, go out, buy you a ready to run, something that you think looks good, whatever. Doesn't have to be the best one. You can eventually put a little bit into it and make something out of anything, to be honest. But the Gen 8 it's up there with good quality trucks. It's just an underdog when it comes to everybody's other stuff, you know. So look right here, let's see. This is not a simple spot. I actually feel like I'm crawling one of my TRX4s right now through here. It seems like it's you know, 80% better than it was. Right here, I guarantee that's a flip spot, but not today. Maybe not today. Let's see. Okay. So now, here comes one of the interesting things. Can we make this top of the slide here, or bottom? This truck actually did this the other day. You got to get your front tires up, and then you got to work it for the back ones. All right. It's not easy, trust me. Whoa, okay, let's save it. Good thing for that 1080, I saved it at least. We got some bricks going down there. Now it actually works. I should have left them bricks like that, huh? Uh-oh. Oh. Slow down, King Kong. Let's just see if I can get my front tire back up here. There we go. Straighten up, straighten up. Okay, straighten back up. Nice, okay. Drag brake, I think it's the way I got my trim set right now. Okay, there we go. The trim was a little forward, so it was making it appear like it wasn't as good of a drag brake. I don't know that I want to make this truck any slower, but I might put the 14 instead of the 15 on there. But there we go. That was a lot better run. So now let me get to the truck I feel like driving. Well, all right. Got my baby back. Let's get these headlights turned on. We don't need the flickety flashity right now. Let's go ahead and change that real fast. All right. As you can see, we're ready to roll with this big dog. Let's get over here and see what we can do. Haven't tried it on this obstacle yet at all. We tested it on the other end down there as I was building it on the ground, but never up here. Well, these tires get the traction they need. I'm trying no creepy creep thing. There we go. Come on, see if we can do it with no reverse. Can we? Alright, that wasn't a reverse, that was a rollback. I'm glad this is harder than it looks. You see that? I held that wheelie for a minute. There we go, there we go. Just like anything, it's going to take a little bit of a technique. We unlock the diffs. I don't even think I need them right now. I like them orange marker lights. I wish I would have had orange in the front instead of yellow, but that's alright. I got a board that's loose there. You see that thing drop downward? Man, that's a beautiful truck. I went ahead and turned on my light on the camera here. Hopefully it'll get a nice picture and not too blurry. Oh boy, I better pay more attention. This truck's wide. See, the boards go at an angle, so it kind of plays tricks on you, and each board's a different length. So you might think you're on the boards, and then next thing you know, the boards are shorter. So the other thing I can say is just keep your tires close to this edge at all time for the shortest boards, or you will regret it. You see that? Some of the boards, look at this, watch this. The whole board moves. I can turn the board. All right. Again, we don't want this to go flying down there. That 9-tooth pinion on here is so good. It's way steeper than it looks. It's definitely the only truck that can walk across this part here. Look at that, scratch his belly real quick. Most of them right here, they just start tippy topping straight over front flips. That's nice. It's wide enough to pass that gap. This is by far my favorite truck. The best crawler I've ever had as far as my favorite. Doesn't mean it's got to be the most capable. I'm just saying this is my favorite truck ever. I love this pickup truck. It just reminds me of my brothers. Why did my front diff feel like it wasn't locked? Uh-oh. Sounds like my front diffs ain't moving. Well, if we got a servo out, then this thing should be under warranty still. But I noticed one of my tires was still spinning back there too, so not too worried about it. I will be calling Traxxas support team. Might be unplugged, I don't know. Oh boy, that is so eerie to do. I'm telling you, it's so much. This is not going to be good without my diffs. Come on, let's just keep the speed up, I guess. Come on. Uh-oh, not going to happen. My front diffs ain't going to pull out of it. You ain't going across that without them locked, I'm telling you that right now. Because one thing, these do move as well. But you need four-wheel drive, trust me. So I will take a look at that when I get in, and I will call Traxxas if I have to. Email them, whatever you do. I think we can handle this one. So basically it's been running everything else without the fronts locked, so that's good to know. I knew this one would line up because this is the one I used to build it. This truck is just fun to watch. It might not be a good thing right here though. Now it feels like I'm driving Bigfoot trying to get through here. It's hanging off each side a 1/2 inch. I think we came from here last time. Let's see if I can do it this time. We got these things a little out of whack, but as long as we land on the board. All right. Oh, oh man, I thought we was going off. Here's the thing, can we get across these without the diff lock? Keep my bumpers from hitting. The Gen 8 made this look easy, actually. Of course, it had... I didn't make it look too hard, though, did it? I kind of gassed through it a little bit back there because I knew I needed to, but... And if you haven't seen this truck in person, you got to. It's just beautiful. Look at the bottom of it. The bottom of it's beautiful too. Ain't that a nice bottom? And that's what he said. Oh. To her. He said it to her. Oh. I got a feeling we're going to have an issue here in just a second with these front diffs not working. Because you got to get the front tires up here. Okay. Come on now. Ooh. Okay. Then again. Okay. Ha. King of the mountain here. When I bought this, I didn't know if I wanted this or if I wanted the Vanquish, the Phoenix, straight axle, or the other ones. But with that one, I had to buy all the extra stuff to put in it, so I didn't want to get it. And it turns out I still put all that extra stuff in this one, basically. You know what, maybe we're going to let the big boy pull the trailer back. They can both haul a trailer. They're definitely not making noise. Well, we're going to see how this thing can do pulling the trailer. We know the Gen 8 doesn't seem to have torque twist or nothing, so I don't know if I can get through where I'm headed. We're going to find out. Well, this may not be the prettiest section to be driving a truck and trailer through, but I think with these jumbo tires, we're just going to do it. Look at it pull a wheelie through there and drag it anyway. I thought we was just going to do it, and we did. We did it. And with these 2.2s, it just makes the trailer go. Creep it right behind with it.